Rim El Ahmad feels sad as she watches children in her neighborhood returning home from lessons at their private schools. She now spends most of her days watching television. Like thousands of other Syrian refugees, she hasn't attended classes since January, when public school teachers across Lebanon began the latest in a series of strikes.
Those children go to private schools. My parents don't have money to pay for a private school, so I go to a public one that's always closed due to strikes.
Since Lebanon's financial collapse began in 2019, teachers have repeatedly walked off the job to protest drastically devalued salaries and poor work conditions.
Teachers basically have no rights. 70% are on temporary contracts working without rights, insurance or transportation costs. Their monthly salary is less than $50, and they only get paid every 3 months.
Some 300,000 Lebanese children have been locked out of lessons, as well as tens of thousands of Syrians, even though their classes are funded by foreign donors. The Education Ministry in Beirut claims it's a matter of equality. If Lebanese children can't attend school, neither should refugees. The UN fears an increase in child labor and marriage among Syrian students.
The situation for Syrian children in Lebanon is extremely difficult and has been difficult for quite some time, since more than 60% of them have not been in school, have not been in public school. Despite huge, significant support from many countries around the world, including Germany and other European Union countries. So these resources are available, and we're calling on the authorities to reopen the schools so that all children have the opportunity to go to school.
For Rim, it's another painful delay to her education after fleeing civil war in her homeland and lengthy pandemic school closures.
It bothers me a lot. Sometimes I sit alone and ask myself, why do other children get to go to school and I don't? Why don't I know how to read and write, and other children do? I'm in 6th grade and I still don't know how to read and write.
Rim once had hopes of becoming a pediatrician, but the crisis in Lebanon's education system has made her chances of realizing that dream as dim as if she'd remained in Syria.